Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly, and this is the Talking Points Memo. It drives me crazy watching TV news. I don't learn much anymore. This morning, I was watching about 9:10 Eastern Time, and there was a reporter standing in front of a massive tent city, okay? It was 6:10 out there, so most of the people were still asleep. So the reporter was going, well, here's the tents, and there's a sleeping bag, and there's the water bottles, and I'm going, I see that. Tell me some information. How many people are there? Who paid for the tents? Who paid for the food? Who paid for the water? Who paid for the buses that took 6,000 people from Mexico City to Tijuana? Nothing. Zero. Okay? Driving me crazy. On the analysis programs, you always have the same argument. Oh, the United States is bad. Tear gassing young women. Oh, we're terrible. Okay, so how would you, Miss Left-Wing Zealot, solve the problem? You don't get anything. You don't get anything. Well, you know, we have to be humane. Never do you get a solution. So I was very interested to see my pal Geraldo Rivera, who is a migrant advocate. And if you Google O'Reilly Rivera immigration, you'll see one of the most intense shootouts of all time on cable news a few years back. Geraldo's a sincere guy. All right, and here's what he said about this latest migrant thing. Quote, both political parties have decided to leave border crisis unsolved. True. They must get off their butts and do something. True, that's two for Geraldo. Build a wall. Geraldo wants the wall. 3 for Geraldo. Give amnesty to dreamers. Come back to that. All right. Restart a Bracero-type temporary worker program. Invest in neighboring nations to improve conditions and keep their people home. Okay, Bracero was under President Eisenhower in the 50s. It was a lot easier to come here to work back then because there weren't the volume of people that want to come here now. Couldn't do it now. On the dreamers, okay, I'm willing to discuss amnesty for dreamers who were taken here as little children and establish themselves, but they have to give something back to the country. It can't just be giving them stuff, they have to give something back. So if it's quid pro quo, I'm okay. The last one's just insane. Just insane. We're supposed to be able to regulate poverty in Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua. We send the money, it doesn't do any good. I fund a charity called the Haitian Health Foundation. It is run by Americans, and they rebuild the mouths of children in Haiti because their teeth fall out from malnutrition and everything else. Okay, over the years, I've given a lot of money. I've gone to the clinic. It is a beautiful charity. I wanted to go around Christmas time. Can't. You know why I can't? Because when you land at Port-au-Prince, and you get in an automobile, and you go to the clinic, which is about 15 miles outside of the capital, armed men will stop your vehicle and take all your stuff and maybe hurt you. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been donated by Americans to Haiti, a very small country. The poverty there now is worse than it's ever been. There's no law enforcement. There's no one in charge. It is a collapsing country. We've donated hundreds of millions of dollars. Bill Clinton, Sean Penn, George Clooney, you name it. Done nothing. Nothing. You cannot regulate behavior in foreign countries. And when you hear that on the news program, oh, we have to do Honduras, it is a pipe dream. That's a cliche that comes from people smoking opium in a pipe. That is BS, it's garbage. The truth is, there's only one solution to the migrant caravan. What the United States is doing right now. They can't come in because our system is overloaded now. The Associated Press reporting between 3 and 4 years to get an asylum case ruled upon. In the meantime, we're going to let tens of thousands of people in here, because if you let the 7,000 down in there now, You don't think there's going to be 70,000 on their heels? There will be. So this is being handled responsibly by America. The media will show you pictures of babies being tear gassed. That's all the media wants to do. But I'll tell you what, if our borders are not enforced, if our immigration law isn't updated in a fair, tough way, that this country is going to suffer immeasurably. This is the issue of our time. You don't believe me? Go over to Austria. Go over to Germany. Go to Sweden. They've been overrun by migrants seeking asylum. Check it out. Go to London. That's the Talking Points Memo. I'm Bill O'Reilly for Newsmax, reminding you my book, Killing the SS, is the #1 nonfiction book all across the nation. We hope you check that out. And you can see me each night on BillO'Reilly.com.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more live breaking news coverage, exclusive interviews, and videos from Newsmax TV, click subscribe on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to download the free Newsmax TV app for alerts. Newsmax TV, it's real news for real people.